Hi guys, how is everybody? I can see people in the chat already. How are you all doing? So I'm going to get straight into this live stream because last time, if any of you guys were here or you've watched the playback, I asked for some people to submit some games for this live stream. So I have a nice selection of things to do on this live stream. We've got some games, we've got some assets, and a little request at the end. So guys, I'm going to get straight onto it with this first one. Now, this first one is by a guy called Stuart Smalley. And as you can probably tell by the name of the executable, yeah, it's a first-person shooter. And I've already had the privilege of playing this, and it's kind of cool. So I'm going to press play and get down to it. So, yeah, let's have a quick look in chat before we have a little play. What's going on? Okay, so what's that? Breathmesh says massive updates on Unity. I believe so. I have heard that there is an update to Unity coming pretty soon. But as for my opinion on that, I'll probably discuss it with you guys at some other point because I think something is coming quite big with Unity. So let's get to it, shall we? Let's see what we can do. So yeah, as I said, this is a game by a guy called Stuart Smalley. Hopefully he'll be around somewhere, so if any questions or comments or anything, I'll see what I can do, and I'm sure Stuart wouldn't mind answering a few if he can. Okay, so I'm going to kill this dude here. Oh, nice. Sayonara. Jimmy, will you do any scary horror game tutorials? Mr. Zuriso, as a matter of fact, yes I will. I ran a survey recently on my website asking what people would like to see, and there was an overwhelming response of people wanted to see a survival horror. So I'm going to do a survival horror game at some point. But it won't be until I've finished at least one of the series I've got at the moment. Oh god, didn't see him. Have that. So yeah, this game itself is... well, it's a classic example of someone who basically knows the stuff, but it's not necessarily someone who, for example, isn't able to develop assets. That is the absolute beauty of the asset store. Anything you can get on there is legally yours once you purchase it or buy it for free. And this developer's done a good job of actually putting together different things and actually creating something worthwhile. So I'm going to chuck a grenade. Oh dear. What's going on here? Ah! Got you. Ah! I didn't see him. Crap. There we go. Haha. Gotcha. Let's have a quick look at chat. Whoa! Hang on. No time now. No time. I'm being burned. Where are you? Come here. Come here. Come here. Gotcha. So yeah, what was I saying? Ha ha ha. Where were you? Jimmy, you... oh no. Oh, that's the problem with playing on live stream. Don't have time to chat. Oh, there we go. So, Tim's channel says, I make the best Unity tutorials. Thank you very much, Tim. Or Mr. Channel, however you like to be called. Thank you. There is nothing in this game, no maps, ammo, nothing. Ah, see, Mr. Rahman, there is. See, what you're seeing is, you have to remember that stuff like this is in very early development. It's not necessarily something which is final. You know, there's tons of things to do, don't get me wrong. But not everyone can develop, say, a Call of Duty game straight away. It takes time to build up. Where should I go? Should I go in here? Oh, God. No, I'm not going in there. Sounds. I create some sounds myself, and I get others which are commercially free on things like Freesound. Job profession. Game developer. Nikita. Roy is in here. I see Roy from Liverpool. We've got a game from Roy coming up later. So you'll all see that. Gotcha. Nicholas, need help create an open world game. Already have an animator. Can you do an open world? Well, if you take a look at the RPG series that I'm doing at the moment, that technically will be open world. So you could take everything from that and build up on that if you want. Right. Oh! Where is he? There. Gotcha. I like this subway. I like this. Oh, gotcha. Oh, gotcha. I'm good at this. Which way should I go? What should we see? Gun is a bit loud. I like loud stuff, LK. I love loud stuff. There's nothing better when you've got a gun in a game and it just blasts everything. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I'm gonna die. I need to run. I need to run to get out of it. Whew. Hey! Gotcha. Nicholas. You don't need to spam, mate. You don't need to do that. I did answer you. If you missed it, just DVR this a little. You'll be able to hear it. I'll tell you what, guys. It really is hard to play and chat at the same time. I hadn't actually thought this one through. Oh, I've got no ammo. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Stuart, where's some ammo? I need ammo, mate. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. No, no. Oh, there we go. Is that it? That's it. That's it. Got some. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. Right, okay. Should we get out of here? Let's get out. Did I pick that ammo up? I did, yeah. Right, so, I'll tell you what, I do like this setting. I do like this quite a lot. It's kind of cool. So yeah, I'm going to play this for another couple of minutes and we'll move on. So yeah, once again, this is by Stuart, who I have seen in the chat somewhere. Oh, are we out? We're out, aren't we? Yep, we are. Elf Underbarrel Light. Ah, yeah. Yep. Whoa! Gotcha. Can I... Oh no. Oh no, who's shooting? Can I... Oh yeah, there we go. I remember Stuart saying something about this drone. That was cool. What else we got? Okay, so DJ Weedy says, "Hello Jimmy, looks a cool game." Yep. DJ, this is by Stuart, who is in the chat with us right now. And as I said, you know, we all games start somewhere. This is pretty nice. You know, for early development, this is pretty cool. Let's throw a grenade. Hey, I love that. So Jimmy, how do we do a cutscene in Unity 5? A cutscene? I will be doing a mini tutorial on cutscenes soon enough. It'll probably also be in one of the series at some point. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure where I'm going now. Should we leave that there, guys? I like this. That's, oh, can I get in there? I don't think I can I? Okay, so let's leave that one here for now. So, yeah, that was by Stuart. So if you get any questions, Stuart's here for us for the next, hopefully about half an hour. So yeah, cutscenes are going to be in another series at some point, probably a few different series, depending on what we're doing. Blend trees. Trees are a pain in the backside, and to be honest, I hate dealing with trees. we'll see what happens with that anyway. Okay, so we're going to move on to something where we don't actually have a playable game, but I wanted to include this simply because I like the look of it. This is a submission by Lucrezia, who is a regular here on the live streams. If you're a regular as well, you've probably seen him a couple of times. He is developing a game. At the moment, it is in a very early stage, and from what I can see from the screenshots I've seen, his Patreon page, the video, I like how it looks. I like where it's going, and this is why, although it's not playable for me, I wanted to show you guys this because it looks like it really could be something really nice. I'm going to show you a video as well. I've got these 3 screenshots here that I've extracted, but if you watch my tutorials at any point, you'll probably see a couple of things in this that you can extract. If you watch other tutorials from other popular Unity tutors on YouTube, you'll probably see a couple of things from here. But clearly this guy, Lucrezia, has taken the time and the effort to actually put things together in a cool kind of way. So I am going to show you this video now. I can see someone down here has asked what's with Deep Within. Matsy Boy 1901. Stick around till the end, you'll see. So let's have a quick look at this video. So if you've got any questions on this one, you can head over to
I'm Lucrezia, and this
Lucrezia's
is a project I'm
Patreon
working on
page.
called Fantasy. This is a game that I'm creating with myself and a few friends in Unity. We're planning the gameplay to be similar to a mix between Zelda, Dark Souls, and Final Fantasy. All of the gameplay you're currently seeing is extreme alpha footage. The game's in extreme early development, so nothing is final, and the graphics are ever improving as we get funding. As you can read on our Patreon page, which, if you're viewing this on YouTube, a link will be in the description and pinned in the comments. Lucas, the main character, is an 8-year-old boy that's surprisingly deep and aware. The story starts in a modern setting with Lucas coming home from schools in tears due to the bullying he endured that day. He rushes upstairs and starts writing a story down. That very story is the setting of our game. Lucas writes of a world where he's the main protagonist. He writes of a world where he's in control of his life and doesn't have to deal with being hurt all the time. In this world, Lucas is a brave boy, capable of defending himself and powering back against any evil foe that might arise. Our story starts out with Lucas being trained by his father on how to defend himself. This is a skippable section of the game as it serves as a tutorial, teaching not only Lucas how to fight and defend, but also teaching the player how to play the game. I've always hated it when developers force content and take control away from the player. If skipped, the player can view any cutscene again via the main menu. Once finished with training, Lucas asks his father if he can play outside for a bit and is begrudgingly allowed. During this time, Lucas and the player are free to explore the town and surrounding environment. There are a few secrets and items to collect, but the plot continues when Lucas discovers a small bird with an injured wing. Lucas, being caring at heart, rushes the bird home to his dad, and over the next few weeks, they nurse it back to health. And I'd give you more of the story, but I'm not going to spoil anything. If you're interested in supporting this project, please visit our Patreon. We're currently working on expanding reward tiers, so keep checking the Patreon page for updates. Even if you can only afford to pledge $1, it still helps us out and we still extremely appreciate it. If you can't afford to donate, that's perfectly fine. If you could just spread the link around, maybe share this video, and try to get the word out, it would really help out a lot, and I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for your time. I'll see you guys next time.
So yeah, I quite like the look of this, and I like the direction. Although I do believe quite recently direction for this has changed ever so slightly, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. I really do like how that looks. So with a bit more development into that, that could look really cool. I've left links in the description for this as well under, as it's termed, Fantasy at the moment by Lucrezia. Yeah, you can find out more from here, and I haven't seen him in chat yet, which is a bit. Ugh, where are you, man? Where are you, Lucrezia? If you pop in, and if you see you pop in at any time, yeah, I'll give you a shout out. So next, I'm going to move on to something called a third-person cover shooter. Now, before we go on to this, I have to stress that this particular thing is an asset from the asset store. I have not been paid any money whatsoever to promote this specific asset. I have received it from the developer, which is called Red Bee, and they have asked if I can show it. And as I'm not being paid anything for this, I can give you an honest opinion. Saying that, my honest opinion of this is it's very, very useful. It's so useful if you wanted to create a third-person game. For example, if you wanted to do let's say, something like maybe Uncharted or something like that. Everything you would need is in this asset package. From there, you could insert your own further assets, rocks, textures, and materials, further scripts. But I'm just going to press play now, and as we can see, everything is already pre-built for us. So we've got our guy here, so we can move the mouse to rotate the camera, shift to sprint, WASD to move, control to sneak. So you'll see the scripts in action here. For example, when we're close to here, we can automatically take cover. And we can set, let's say, our rifle and shoot. So let's get going. So yeah, just to reiterate guys, I have not been paid anything to actually promote this for the asset developer. But literally everything you would ever need apart from your own assets and textures is included in this. And I'll go through all the assets in just a second. I'm just going to play this a little bit more. So let's take cover. Let's get our rifle and let's shoot. There. So I've left a link to the developer's webpage and the asset itself in the description, so you can check this out if you want to. I'm not actually sure how much this costs because I got a code for this from the developer, but there is free versions of some of these assets as well. For example, I know this guy here, the character, is free on the asset store as of the 24th of June 2017. Hello, cowboy. Hey. So you can see there, we've been shot, and that's included in the asset package. And again. So all you could do, for example, is change all of these into your own textures, your own... Oh, dead. Okay. So yeah, you can see quite literally everything is included in this. Let's have a quick look at chat before we go any further. What happened to your game? Which game? Prathmesh? You mean Deep Within? Or you talked to somebody else? So, Roy, when you downloaded Unity, you need to check the extra builds. Yeah, I saw someone up above ask about building it to Windows, Apple, Android, whatever. You need to tick it on the actual installation of Unity. It should install it for you, no problem. Another tuber, yeah. Ichomo, is that it? Yeah, this is... I think the developer's trying to push this out there because it's really good what they've done. It really is quite... They've put quite a lot of work into this because when you look at some of these scripts, there's a lot of detail gone in there. The character and guns are included, Jim. Yes, everything you see here, everything you see on my Unity screen right now is included in this asset package. Let's go through some of it, shall we? Let's have a look at the scripts. We can see it's all nice and organized, and we've got standard scripts. We've got our cover scripts. Let's take a look in one of the scripts, and you can see how advanced this is. Now, I do mainly focus on beginner to intermediate levels for Unity tutorials, but if you want to go that one step further, this is the kind of material which at least will help you. Because if you've got even beginner or intermediate knowledge of scripting, you'll be able to work out quite a lot of this, of how this works. So yeah, you can see the amount of detail that's gone into these scripts here. All the character scripts, all the assets are here, the gun, you can see asset there is the prefab, it's got everything you need in there. Fonts as well, the actual guy somewhere, where is he? Where's our guy? I've seen him somewhere, but he's in there. All the sounds you'll need, and this scene set up here, so you'll notice at this point, this little object here has the cover script already attached to it. And as I say, if you wanted to change this to, let's say, a big pile of crates, you could, and it would be your game. So everything here is absolutely perfect for making a third-person game. Even if it's not quite a cover shooter, you could adapt that and create what you wanted. Roy has donated £2. Roy, you are an absolute star, my friend. Maybe it's the Scouse in you, mate. So I'm just going to have a quick drink of cola through a straw. And we'll take another quick look at a few things here, and then we'll move on to what Roy has given us for this live stream. So the animations, there are a lot of animations here. Every single one is included again, because don't forget, this guy right here is going to have a lot of animations attached to him because of how much he can cover. He can shoot, different guns he's got, running, taking cover, whatever else, and also dying. So, I mean, just in the first, let's say, 10 seconds alone, we can use quite a lot of these animations, and it's smooth as well. It really is smooth. So let's take a different gun. Oh, yes. Oh, he's dead. So yeah, you can see the amount of work that has gone into this. It really is simply amazing. And I did see somebody up above say it was $85 US. To be honest, I think that is for the amount of work you're going to get and how much you can actually make from this, I'd say 85 is a decent amount, because you can get, for example, free assets of houses, rocks, terrains and everything, and you can just put all of these bits and bobs that you get from this onto them, free terrains, free houses and whatnot, and you've got yourself a full game all for $85, which you could put on, well, not Steam Greenlight, because Steam Greenlight's gone now. It's what's it called now? I think it's Direct. Lucrezia, have you just come in? Have you just come in, mate? You've I've just shown yours. Like, what was it, 5 minutes ago? But yeah, I've told people that, well, you can probably see it yourself, mate, that the link is in the description and whatnot. And if you can DVR this, you can have a look back and listen to what I said. But seriously, you've got something good there. You need to build upon that as much as you can. So yeah, it gives you a little level, this one as well. All the enemies. You could take these enemies, for example, or at least their AI controller from it. So you can see, you can customize this to whatever you wanted. Put your own characters on there, and you've got your own enemies. This kind of stuff is quite advanced for what we're normally used to on this channel. But that's not a bad thing, because if you're already getting used to what you see on the channel, then the good thing for you is that you're used to scripting, you're used to assets, you're used to changing things, so you can probably work out what's going on with this. So if you have a spare couple of dollars, whatever, I would recommend this if you've got aspirations to build a third-person type game, even if it's not necessarily a cover shooter, even if it's just a third-person shooter or just a third-person game in general. It's really worthwhile, and if this is ever on sale, I would absolutely recommend this pickup. Absolutely, there's no doubt about it. And as I said earlier, I have absolutely not been paid any money for this. The developer of this can also confirm that no money actually changed hands for me to promote this, and I'm still giving a very good, genuine review of this. So I would recommend it, I really would. So, right. Let's move on, shall we? What time is it? What time are we on? Nearly 25 past 6. Okay, we've got plenty of time. So I am now going to... Let's close that, shall we? I'm going to move on to Roy's game, which is called Wacky Racers. So let's get straight into it. Now this, as I've already said, is created by a guy called Roy Meredith, who is in the chat. So if you've got any questions, comments, I'm sure he'll be happy to answer. Now, what I like about this is Roy has taken not just knowledge from what I teach in my tutorials, but he's taken it from other places as well, and he's combined everything together to create something really cool. And what's good about that is, let's click Play City. What's good about that is he's not restricted himself in what he's learning and what he's developing. So if you follow the driving a racing game tutorial that I run, you'll probably see a couple of things in this which are somewhat familiar. So yeah, as you can probably see now. So let's have a little drive around. And for anyone who fancies making perhaps some kind of GTA style game, this could easily be adapted into something like Grand Theft Auto. Way! Oh, crap. Yeah. Let's go straight this way. So, once again, this is something which is, you know, it's just a starter build. It's not necessarily a full game. In fact, everything we've shown so far isn't a full game. It's something which the developer is building. And you can see here that this is where games should be going. If you're making a driving style game, this is definitely how things should be going for you, because this is great as far as I'm concerned. You know, for someone who's not AAA developer, this is fantastic. So let's... Oh, I've closed it by mistake. Okay, should we try the rally one, shall we? Let's get back into that one. Yeah, Roy says they forgot to put the colliders on. Not to worry. Let's play the rally one, shall we? Wrong way. Whee! I did notice in this one, Roy, there is what appears to be a scooter randomly placed somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Where did I find it? I'm not sure. I'm sure there was a scooter. I like the use of the speedometer, pedometer, whatever it's... Yeah, speedometer. Here. I like that. Oh, crap. Okay. Where was that damn scooter? It's bugging me now. Where was the scooter? There it is, there. So, yeah, scooter. Oh, I've got stuck. I've got myself stuck. Okay. Now, that, as far as I know, that is fun. I like stuff like that. Thing is, as I say, guys, it's early development. It's something you build upon. That's going to go far. It's good fun to do stuff like that. So, what are we on now? We're coming up for 6:30. Let's have a quick look in chat, shall we? How are you guys doing? You guys all right? Drippy says, your videos are the coolest when it comes to tutorials. Drippy, that's my intention. I like to do the best I can for you guys. I really want to. Rohit says, hello Jimmy, I want to make a character animator. Then how do you... Okay. So you want to create your own character and you want to animate them, but am I understanding that right? So you want to make your own character and you want to animate them for your own game? Stuart, see ya. Thank you for your game early on and good luck with that. If you know, if I can help in any way, just let me know on that one. Yeah, as for animating your own character, I think you should probably head to something like Blender or possibly 3D Studio Max. Making a character and doing all the animations can be quite difficult. As you can see in this third-person cover shooter asset I trialed before, there's a lot that you would have to create for a character. Do you know what? I think I need to turn my volume down just a little. Let's turn it down. I'm going to go back to this for a minute. Just I want another play of this one. Lucrezia, I'm doing all right, buddy. I'm doing all right. It's just been really hot in England this week, and to be honest, it's really muggy here today, and I'm sweating like a pig if I'm honest. You should make a playlist that contains tip videos like the Crosshairs one. Daniel, there's a playlist for the mini tutorials. I like how this city's been done, if I'm honest. It's really cool. It is really cool. Whee! Tim's working on a few mobile and PC games. Tim, yeah, I mean, if you want to send me playable versions, I'll be more than happy to play them on like live stream. That's what I'd like to try and do. I think it's kind of cool. Yeah, Roy, the whole minimap thing being in a better place on your screen could be something to do with the anchoring positions. What resolution is your screen? Is it full 1080 or do you play it in like 720? If it's in 720, then it probably is going to be something to do with the anchoring points on those two particular UI things. It gets around 40 degrees, Lucrezia. Where are you then, Lucrezia? Whereabouts are you? Ah. I like the music. I'll tell you what, I'm not doing very well. Oh, I've done a lap. I've done it. Okay, right. So then, where are we? I got a bit sidetracked then, didn't I? Yeah, that makes sense, Roy. An Xbox control script, yeah. I think that would play quite nicely with a controller, wouldn't it? So, next thing I'm going to move on to is, because we've actually had 3 games in a little asset, and I was only going to play 3 games, but for some bizarre reason, I've had a lot, and I mean a lot of people ask me lately about Deep Within. Now, the funny thing is, I didn't abandon it, but Deep Within was kind of put on hiatus earlier this year due to lack of funding on Patreon. But a lot of you guys have wanted to see it, so I'm actually going to play it now on live stream for a bit of fun. So let's get to it. Lucrezia is in Texas. Yeah, I know it's hot in Texas, isn't it? It really is. So yeah, let's play a bit of Deep Within. So this particular build of Deep Within hasn't... I've never actually demonstrated this to anybody. The unfortunate thing is, before we didn't secure the funding on Kickstarter. Sorry, did I say Patreon before? Oh, I can't remember. On Kickstarter, we were just about to put in enemies, combat and whatnot. So because we didn't get the funding, we never quite got that far. So this is a slightly incomplete build of Deep Within. See, obviously we've got the credits. There's achievements in this build as well, because we were going to put achievements in. Yeah, there is no load game, obviously. So let's just start a new one.
Don't fear the unknown. Take a look around every corner. You never know what you may find.
So yeah, this is something that was being built in Unity. We started building it in 2015. Unfortunately, we never managed to fit. I'm going to skip this scene. If you want to see that, by the way, I think it's on the channel. You can watch the intro scene.
Sometimes your mind can play tricks on you.
And sometimes your mind likes to play games with you. But sometimes...
Where am I? What's going on here? I need to find a way out of this place.
Alright, so as I say, this build of Deep Within is very... it is buggy, it's a little bit broken because it's an incomplete game. If you got any questions, by the way, feel free to ask. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to turn the volume back up a little. It seems a bit quiet. Okay, let's get back into it. To be honest, it's actually been quite a while since I last played Deep Within. One day I would hope to actually get it finished, but I'm not entirely sure if everyone else who was working on it is still available. So it's something that...
There's no getting past this gate right now.
Something that may not ever be done. Some of the assets in here aren't actually assets that we wanted to use. They were just kind of put in quickly for Kickstarter. You'll notice the med kits that we've got in here are they're not proper assets.
Looks
that we
like some sort
would have
of
wanted
puzzle.
to use.
What do these colored switches do?
God, what do I press here? Do you know, I can't remember. Oh my god, it's my own game and I can't remember what I'm doing. Oh, no, it's... Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, I know what I'm doing now, sorry. It's the blue one. It's the blue one because there's blue... Yeah, it's blue there as well. Yeah. I feel really dumb now. Yeah, but there was collectibles and everything in this. Because they actually served a purpose. And the first... how many areas were built? I think there was about 7 or 8 areas built. 6 of them had voice acting. But about the 7th and 8th area, possibly the 9th area, aren't complete. They're a bit broken. But then pretty much every area was still needed to be built upon. If I remember rightly, press this.
You're doing well.
What? Who's there? I must be hearing things.
Ah, I've just noticed. I didn't... When did you pop in? So the guy who's making Blank, which I demonstrated last live stream, is here in the chat. Everyone say hi. Rohit. I make a level design in Unity and add first-person shooter, then I convert to Android. Okay. Roy looks very polished. Yeah, it spent quite a bit of time trying to get it looking at least somewhat decent, especially before the Kickstarter. But so many things were going wrong that it's not quite how I would have wanted it to look. The correct here, I'm glad to work on it if you need any help. Pretty good at level design. I may actually take you up on that offer depending on how things go. But the thing is, I haven't actually touched Deep Within since must be January this year, I think. That was the last time. I can just about remember where I'm going, if I'm honest. It's dark here, isn't it? So I don't know how many of you guys know much about Deep Within, but if we were to start this all over again, this area would be somewhat different. It wouldn't be exactly the same as what we're playing now, because there is that randomization to it.
Who is that? How do I get out of here?
So you can hear the voices there. The lead character is Brad Smith, and if you're interested in hearing more from him, if you head over to my Twitter, I follow him, so you can listen to him there. The female lead in this is Jessica Rainville, and she's, well, not to blow her trumpet, but she is famous. If you search for her on Google, you'd find the things she's been in. And the other male is... oh yeah, it's alright, it's the key.
A key? This should come in useful.
Yeah, the other lead male character is Michael Santiago. And if you want some information on him, you can head over to Twitter and Deep Within webpage. I think I get out of here now. I've got 3 orbs. Do I need any more? No, that'll do. So yeah, this whole area was meant to be a kind of an introduction to the game. There would have been combat in here as well. For example, you'd have spiders coming at you, which you'd have to try and get rid of because spiders hurt you, apparently. We'd have different type of enemies and different little secrets here and there. But yeah, for those who actually asked for Deep Within, this is what Deep Within looked like before
Did he just
we
open
shelved
our
it.
door?
He did.
Will he get out of here?
He won't.
Who are you?
You'll see.
There was so much more I wanted to do with this, but I'm not entirely sure if we ever will. And here we are at the end of the first area.
So it appears I'm trapped in some godforsaken place with no means of escape. Who or what are these voices I keep hearing? Is somebody trying to play some kind of joke? Well, it isn't very funny at all.
Oh, and there you go. We've had a couple of achievements already programmed in. So,
Looks like that door needs a code.
And how would you know?
I just do. Trust me.
so although this is the second area, it is kind of incomplete. We never actually got the lighting completely finished on this one.
Seems dark in there. Why don't you take that torch there?
Not sure how much I'm going to play it. I may get out of this area and then... where do I go? Oh, we'll go this way, don't I? I might get out of this area and just leave it there for now. Obviously, if this game were to ever be available to play to you guys, this area, it would look different than what I'm actually playing now. And if anyone's actually quite clever, they'll notice...
It looks like part of a code.
that is a Greek letter.
It is. Keep it safe.
We just kind of thought, bit of fun. Why have English? Have some Greek there. And that particular character is the Greek for S. And yet again, this area itself, it has the elements of random generation. So if we played this all over again, it would not be the same in any way. There would be sections which were different. So some of the assets on here aren't actually final either. They were just kind of assets we quickly kind of stuck in there to build it up for.
Looks like another part of a code.
Kickstarter.
Don't lose it.
So you guys gone quiet in chat. What's up? All I can see is Roy. My name is So Hollywood. Is it? I thought it was So Vegas, to be honest. I've never been Hollywood. I don't think it's really for me. What's going on? What's this way? Do you know, I really can't remember some of these things here. Don't feed the troll. Oh, I remember that.
Don't feed the troll? What troll?
That's memes. Sorry. Let's get over. Yeah, we're alright. So, have you guys got anything you want to say in the chat? Anything at all, folks? Can I get through? Oh, no. That wasn't what I wanted. There we go. See, I can remember this. I can remember this. Wish you'd be able to continue development of it. Lucrezia, I wish I could continue development of this. Maybe one day. But I think when we get to December this year, it'll have been 2 years since I actually started developing for this. I am doing this right now, aren't I? So Deep Within itself does kind of change a little because it's not this the whole way through. There are changes depending on what you choose. So I'll tell you what, I'll get to the end of this area and then we'll leave it there for now, and then we'll all have a little chat and see what we want out of life, as it were. There we go. I need to be careful. I really need to be careful. I don't fancy dying. So let's get that last code, which is just here. And for anyone that doesn't know, that is
another
green
part of the code.
for D.
That's the last one. Let's go check out that door.
Can I get through here?
Ah!
Oh dear. That's not good, is it? That's not good. I'm being too cocky, I think. Too cocky. So, loving tutorials, started a large project.
Is
Thanks
it
for all the.
me?
Hey,
Or does
you are
this
welcome.
place just seem confusing?
You are absolutely welcome.
You
That's
mean
the
you're
idea of the
confused
tutorials.
Because of a few halls?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
What?
No, he's right.
Thank you.
Whatever.
So there is a choice coming up, guys. I'm not sure whether you know too much about what's happening next, but there is a little choice coming for us, whether we go left or right, and it does affect the course of the game. So, guys, tell me in chat whether you think I should go left or right at the split in the path.
And open.
So we're nearly at the end of this area now. I get the feeling I probably should have collected more relics and orbs. I think there is one here.
Railroad tracks?
No.
I wonder where they lead.
I think there was there was a relic there. Okay, so this is a split in our path. Guys, you need to tell me, should I go left or right?
Oh, a split in our path.
You should go right.
No, you should definitely go left.
Don't listen to her. Just go right.
Ignore that doofus and go left.
Lucrezia,
Why
you've
am I
got
stuck
that
with
reference.
you two again?
Yeah, I didn't say
You
anything. I
haven't
wonder
figured
if
it out yet?
anyone would actually
Go
get
right,
that
and
claptrap
I'll
reference
tell
on
you.
the
What?
doors
No.
opening.
Go left and I'll tell you.
All right. Damn it.
So I can see a couple of people already are saying left. So I am about 30 to 40 seconds behind on, I think the stream about 30 to 40 seconds behind. So I'll give it another 30 seconds and we'll see if we get any rights come up. But left or right, guys, left or right. Okay, so there's been 3 left so far. 4 left. Okay, so it looks like we're going left. We're going left, guys.
You made the right choice.
Did I?
Well, I guess we'll soon see.
That's nice.
Just ignore me then. Pretend I'm not here, right?
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just cranky.
So, who are the two of you?
I'll tell you later.
Seriously?
Let's just keep moving.
I decided to take the path on the left. Why? I really don't know at this point. But I seem to have upset one of these voices. I'm still struggling to figure out what is going on, but I'm still hoping this will be the way out of here.
Okay, so I think it's saved now. Let's let's quit out of this, shall we? So yeah, that's at least the first 2 areas of Deep Within anyway. I might carry on next live stream, depends what happens. I think load
I
actually works as
decided
well.
to take
Yeah,
the
it
path
does.
on the left.
I couldn't remember whether I actually
Why?
built in the load
I really don't know at this
functionality in
point,
this game, but yeah,
but
I
I seem to
actually
have
did.
upset one of these voices. I'm still struggling to figure out what is
So
going
yeah,
on.
that's
But I'm still hoping this will be the way out of
that
here.
is Deep Within, half built. So if you guys just imagine, a bit more excitement to it, a bit more combat in there. And for anyone who's curious about the achievements, these are some of the achievements that were in the game. So you can probably tell that the game has already been completely planned out. Everything is already done. We just never got to the end of it because we couldn't get the funding to get it. And incidentally, if anyone gets any of the references on any of these achievements, let me know. I'm quite curious if anyone does get it. So let's quit that game. Okay guys, that's pretty much all I've got for this live stream. It's been absolutely fun playing some of these games, and I really want to play more from you guys because it's you guys that really entertain me. You make me pleased with what I do, because if it wasn't for you guys, I would be nothing. I would be absolutely nothing. And to see some of the games that you guys make, some of them are really, really good. And putting effort into these games, they can be fantastic. So the next live stream I'm going to do is going to be early in July. It's going to be, what date is it? Hang on. So we're on the 24th today, aren't we? It's going to be the 8th of July, so 2 weeks today. And then going forward, it's going to be a bit earlier every month anyway. But next time, we're going to do a little bit of stuff in Unity. We're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to try out some new things in Unity. Hope might play a little bit more of that Deep Within. Might even play some of your games. If you guys want to submit some games to me that you want me to play on live stream, just contact me somehow. Facebook is probably the best way because I can get messages through there. Just do it that way. Or if you got any assets that you've built and you want me to promote on live stream, just let me know. If it's on the asset store, just let me know and I can do it. And just so you know, I don't accept money for promoting anything on live stream. So if you've got something and you want me to demonstrate it on live stream, it won't cost you anything. Just because I don't do that. Because the funny thing is, the guy who actually asked for this seemed quite shocked when I said I'm not going to charge anything, because at the end of the day, I want you guys to learn. I don't want you guys to struggle. So yeah, it's always good. So I'm going to check the comments here for a little bit of see if there's anything else. What's going on? Diego, hello, how are you doing? Tim, bye. See you again soon. Good luck with games. Thanks, dude. Lycross, he'll try to have something for you then. If not, buddy, don't worry. I'm at least trying to do a live stream every month. So maybe the one after. We'll see. Roy, thanks. Something remembers. Do you know, Diego, it's funny you say that about Metro 2033. At one point, that was a little bit of inspiration towards Deep Within, the Metro games. And incidentally, have you seen Metro Exodus? That looks awesome. Can't wait to play that. So has anyone got any more burning questions before we go? Before I shut off this live stream and go and do stuff. Mr. Zoriso, is it Zoriso? Head over to my Facebook. Just send me a message there. Let me know and give me perhaps upload it to Dropbox or whatever, and we'll see. We'll go from there. So yeah, guys, as I say, next live stream, 8th of July. I'm going to go for another 60 seconds, see if there's any more comments, see if I need to answer anything for anyone. So if you've got burning questions, go. Go now. Nobody. Nobody. So, well, you guys have been really quiet today, considering. Quite shocked. Quite shocked. Well, I think that's going to be it then, guys. I'll tell you what, when I cut this live stream off, I'll hang around in the live chat for a couple more minutes. If you got anything, I will speak to you there. So, guys, you have a great weekend, and I will see you on the 8th of July for another live stream.